Hey guys, how are you doing? Let's get to today's video. Remember, if you want to send a video for Rafito to react to, just send it to the email rafabartowski@gmail.com, alright? Have you listened to Rafito's song today? If you haven't listened yet, go check it out on Spotify. The link is here in the description. Dexter, the kiss is here. Look, come here, not there. That's not where the kiss is, Dexter. I've explained so many times. Come here and look. This is where the kiss goes. That's it. Give them a kiss. That's it. Now I want to talk to you if you're new to the channel. He didn't want to give a kiss. Yeah, if this is your first time here, nice to meet you. I'm Rafa Bartowski, so you're very welcome to my channel. Take this moment and subscribe. And of course, leave your like, since I know my dear friends already did at the start.
What was that?
Hey dear, how are you? My name is Karen Lai.
And I had already recorded a video for you before, which was about neutralizing my red hair. I'll show it later.
You saw... Look, really red?
It's so you can see how my hair looked before.
Neutralize?
And I've already neutralized it. Of course I did, or at least I tried, and it turned out really red. Of course it's still warm, this color. It's kind of orange, but it has faded a lot. It's much better.
It's still pretty strong, right?
Because it was very red.
Fiery, right?
The video I recorded, unfortunately I couldn't edit it. I ended up losing it. Seriously, my phone, oh well. And
today...
So yeah, we're going to add color to this hair after neutralizing it.
It's like this right now, as you can see in this little bowl here with the gloves properly prepared. And this is my bathroom sink, which is protected so nothing gets stained.
Look.
Because sometimes the scouring powder doesn't always do the trick.
It's dye.
I'm going to mix the dye from the 5-color collection, 5.0, with the 6.1. I've already mixed it. It's all in here. And the other box I already threw in the trash because there's not much space for mess. Yes.
Right?
So I put the 5.0 and the 6.1 here, and I'm going to start applying it to my hair.
It's going to darken the hair.
Since I'm not always standing up. Yeah, I'm going to try to prop up the phone, or I'll have to come back after it's done. Which isn't really the case, right? Because the idea is to record the whole process. I put it here on the little tip and little plant to try to prop it up. Well, I've been following Keridon for a long time. I love watching his videos, so much so that my mom came to visit and I ended up getting my mom hooked too.
It's good.
Yeah, I have a lot to thank him for, because he was there for me during many tough nights when I had anxiety attacks. And with all his joy and wisdom in his field, he motivates us to try to understand a little more about hair. Why? I'm not going to mess up my hair so much, and we start getting attached.
Thank you very much, dear.
First of all, a huge thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
Even though I've been watching for a long time, yeah, some little mistakes maybe I mentioned here, but we need to start because the dye, right? It already comes into contact with the air, so it oxidizes. It can't stay out for too long.
Yeah.
Without putting it on the hair, and I'm going to start applying it, okay? The light dyes, like the blonde shades, they can't be applied to the roots first, right? Because the roots, since they're in contact with the skin, they start to open up. First, it will heat up the other areas on the head.
That's true.
No, along the length of the hair, but since this color isn't light, I'm going to start applying it at the roots.
Right? And there, although your roots are natural, right?
It doesn't stain at all, even though I protected the sink. Sometimes it happens. And I'm someone who has a hard time using this brush on your hair. Do I have such a hard time using this brush on your hair?
Why, dear?
And I have a question.
Go ahead.
I see that people say that after 15 minutes of the dye processing on your hair, nowadays any dye already starts to darken. Is that true? I'd like to know about that. I'm not sure if it really starts to darken. Increase the video speed so we can finish it faster.
No, let's keep talking.
And that's it. I wanted to talk a little about red before speeding up the video. I had red hair for 5 months.
Right?
My hair was really, really red. I saw the
photo.
and it was beautiful. It was nice. It's just that maintaining the hair requires a lot of attention.
Yeah, when it fades.
And I don't have time for that because I'm a teacher. Sometimes the weekend is the only time we have to rest. And this whole process of dyeing hair, this and that, takes a while. So, yeah, I think the time I spent was enough. All right, it was nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it even more.
That's what matters, right? Thank you.
Thank you. I had red hair for a while, but it wasn't red hair that I bleached. It was the dye that built up in my hair. I kept applying it over and over, and it gradually turned red. This time I was learning. Before applying the red, I started shampooing, giving it a few washes, and then it started to lighten more. And the red just kept building up.
Yes.
That's why it was hard to keep the red from darkening.
Right?
I made a video showing how I managed to neutralize the hair on my head. I was able to neutralize it because it was very,
Yeah, it was really...
It looked like a literal tomato. It was really cherry red.
Right?
And I'm applying it with one hand because I have a hard time using this little brush, guys.
It's hard because it's dark.
I forgot to mention, I applied some cream so it wouldn't stain my face and skin too much, right?
Right?
And to this day, I haven't been able to find it in stores, not even in the hair stores here at least. Maybe I just went to the wrong ones. That little cream that prevents dye stains on your skin, I couldn't find it.
But you can use a little oil.
I'll see if I can buy it online for the next touch-ups, because now I'll need to touch up my hair more often to keep it this color.
Okay, now.
What color will it be? What color will it be? The 5.0 and the 6.1, I don't know.
So, you want to completely neutralize the red?
Let's wait and see, honey. What color? What a thing.
Did you have?
Yeah, I thought it was enough, but it seems like it's so little for my hair, these two dyes.
It's because your hair is really long, dear Aina. That's why it needs more, right?
Is it really long? My mom was here, right? And she ended up cutting my hair.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she cut my hair dry, didn't she?
I like to cut it dry too, Caridona.
She cut my hair dry.
I like it.
And it looks like the ends got so crazy then. I think that after I try here and moisturize it, I'll go there to cut my hair. She cut it today before I got ready to cut my hair, but look, I think I overdid it and it ended up a lot. It happened.
Just the ends, and I was like, wow.
Do you know that?
I just blurted it out.
So,
Then I'll apply more here at the roots.
apply it well at the roots with the brush it comes with.
I'm going to get my hair cut today to give it some shape. I didn't really want to cut it, not even just the ends. I like my hair and have already done some silly things to it.
I say it's just to maintain the cut.
I've already cut it very short, and with my face being so big, it looked really ugly.
I can imagine, just imagine ugly honey with that beautiful face.
Then I felt kind of embarrassed, I think.
So,
Speed up the video. I think that's basically it.
that...
I had to tell you. Yeah, about the red dye I used.
There it is, look.
There's also a rug down here about the red dye I used. It's the 0.6 from Hasker,
The red pigment. Sometimes when I needed to make color corrections when it was too light.
which didn't let it lighten much. Since I had the bag, it didn't open much, so I would go there and fix it. Red corrector 0.6, it's 0.4646. If it's wrong, I'll put the correction in the video.
Okay.
And that's it, guys. I'm going to speed up the video and let's see.
So today we're going brunette?
The goal with my color is just to darken it, okay, to make it light brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it when it turns brown, like that caramel color.
You know, you don't like it?
Yeah, brown.
Chocolate, coffee, you don't like it, I do, dear.
Is there a chance it'll turn out that way? Maybe yes, maybe it won't grow, but it's not brown, it's light brown, grayish.
Yes.
Because it has red underneath, a light brown, grayish, something like that. And I put number 1, right? Because I used 6.1, because according to what they say, 1 neutralizes, right? It's the ash, right?
Yeah.
It helps to neutralize, actually. You had to leave it with a base.
Confundo.
Green?
It's
Warmer? You know, that colorful color that the hair is green.
or the mix of numbers to give a matte tone, or you add green corrector.
This dye from Coltum Coles Colstum.
Ah.
How runny it is, right? And it seems like it really goes into the hair. Watch, I'm applying it back here now.
No, Dexter. My God, Dexter is going to have...
He's bored.
Dexter.
We'll meet again once we have the result of all this craziness.
Yeah, it's not that crazy because it's getting darker.
This hair, it's been a journey.
Yeah. Well, now she's sped up. Yeah, so she really gave up on having colored hair, right? Colored, I mean lighter, right? Now she darkened it, so I believe she'll stay like this for a long time.
Hair result, look how beautiful.
Dexter?
And now did it work?
Dexter?
So, in my opinion, it worked really well.
It did. It's all right, honey, yeah.
It was supposed to be light brown, ashy, something like that. I think it turned out ashy brown. It's light, it's not dark. There's still a little left.
Right? Yes.
A hint of warm dye, right? A warm color to it. I can't really explain it, but I see that it has a kind of warm undertone. However, it turned out really beautiful.
It turned out really nice. I liked it.
Very good. Now that's where the question comes in.
Right.
If I keep applying the 5.0 with the 6.1, will it get too dark? Or if I use only the 6.1, will it get too light? That's where my question comes in, so I'll leave this question for Queridão, since he's a master and teaches us so much. And here I'd like to take the opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so much for teaching us so much.
For always being with us.
For being this amazing professional who has incredible patience with everyone and such amazing humility. I really, really like your content, the things you make. Yeah, being generous with people, giving feedback that always makes women happy and lifts them up. I really like it when he says, "You're very beautiful, Queridona." That's lovely. Not everyone does that these days, right? Yeah, highlighting other people's beauty regardless of their hair, regardless of what the person's face looks like. He always finds a way to give compliments, and that's really beautiful. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope we don't see each other again anytime soon, right? Because I don't plan on changing my hair color anymore. I'll just leave it like this now and see what color it ends up becoming.
Big kiss, and see you next time, Queridona. Thank you so much for sending the video. Well, it's going to fade, right? We know. Hair fades. What I recommend is that you keep it at level 5, right? Which is the color you already used on it, right? But you should buy a green corrector and add it to that level 5 color. I don't know if you have gray hair, because if you do, if you have gray hair, the 5.0, which is the base color, is great for covering gray hair. Not that you have gray hair or gray strands, right? Because usually people dye their hair when it starts to get darker or when they start to get gray hair, right? Usually people lighten their hair to change the color. And anyway, did you guys understand? And a centimeter of the gray corrector. No, not gray, the green corrector. So it neutralizes that red tone, Blue also neutralizes it, right? But it fades and comes back a little less each time. But if you use the corrector, since there are already ash pigments there, if you use the green corrector, it finishes it off. It neutralizes what's left, So you go back and forth between the 5.1 when it comes back and the green corrector, because the ash tone neutralizes some traces and the green does too in another way. Then you'll end up with a color just the way you want it. The pure brown, without any reddish pigments that you don't really like. Okay, it might have some shades you don't like very much, but I liked it. Dear Queridona, your hair looks really natural. Yeah, here it doesn't show, but in the sunlight, it's definitely going to have a reddish cast, right? It always does, unless the person uses blue-black, then it doesn't turn reddish, but any other dark color gives a reddish effect. When does it start to fade? But that's the little secret. You use the green corrector. Okay, that's it. So, dear Queridona, a big kiss to you. Thank you for your words. And I, Rafita, will leave it here. And God bless you all. Subscribe to the channel. Hugs to everyone and goodbye.